Hmm. Greetings, everybody. Hope you are. I hope you are all doing well. Why did that not work? Greetings, everybody. Hang on. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It was just a fluke. Okay, there you go. It's actually working. So how's everybody doing? It's Christopher. I'm currently downloading an encoder, but should be fine. Today I'm kind of playing a different game. Also, I forgot to change the title, so let me just use my bot to quickly do. Oh, my bot is just standard mode. I need to go to my Twitch and change it manually. Also, I'm gonna pause this because I don't want too many things playing at the same time because I'm already downloading, which isn't a good point thing to have. Maybe I should add an action. I think my bot is live, yeah. Also save. Just ensure everything's working. Test bot message. Oh, that's. How do I send as bot? Settings. Okay, yeah, no, that didn't work, unfortunately. Also, maybe I move my whole bot configuration over to my. No, but that's not gonna work. How do I even? You know what? Doesn't matter. Let me try doing this here. That does not appear to be functioning. I have no idea how to set up StreamerBot. I've set my timers and everything. Maybe, I don't know. How do I even... These are connected, right? Twitch broadcaster and bot account is connected. I don't know. Let me just delete this. Ugh, fine. Anyway, let me quickly change the category because yeah. So there's actually new content that released recently. I'm not sure what it is, but I might just check it out. Let's see what's in the custom game. Skirmish. Conquest. Let's see. Biomass. Wait, that's... Wait, no, that's Causeway. Oh, you can have more colonies now? Lovely. Oh. Only up to 4. Gotcha. It's only this one where you can have up to 6 colonies. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, but for now we'll get back to this later. For now, I believe I am going to make a story mode. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna ensure that everything is fine. I don't know if the bot is gonna auto send or not. I'm not sure how it's done. Okay. Anyway. What am I gonna name this? Give me names. Give me your names, come on! Give it to me. I need names. Give me names. Names for days. What shall I name it? You know what? Who cares? I don't have enough activity to even remotely get names that easily, so might as well just do what I can.
I see the Queen has taken well to her new home.
It's fascinating.
Ooh.
She has already started to spawn.
Oh.
Incredible, really, that we found such a healthy specimen.
How long until we can expect to see interspecies polymorphism?
We should be patient and allow the colony to grow first. I've placed food nearby. Then we will introduce the Formica fusca and observe their reaction.
Excellent. Keep me updated on their progress. Is something wrong?
I've provided them with food just a few centimeters south of the Queen, but they don't seem to be interested.
If they are too distressed to collect food, then we will have to replace the colony and start again.
Such a terrible waste.
Just give it time, you bugger. Patience is a virtue. You must to have it. I see a tiny rodent in the distance. I'll be right with you, people.
The Queen has begun to lay new eggs.
Perfect. We will soon have a thriving colony.
Anyway, let me continue with my setup. So, how's everybody doing? Hope everyone's well. I'm gonna make myself some noodles. Noodles, 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 noodles. I'm kidding. But yeah. Reason why I get extra workers is cheap. I think I can start working on my layout. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Give me 1 second at least. Allow me to freaking... Oh, I love the new overhaul they did. Looks so snazzy. Yes? Mm. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save it. Going to... not adaptations. But I will be going over to missions now that I've saved it. So 1.1. Oh, I love the new menu overhaul. The final passage of time, Savannah, the real final new game plot. Yeah. So the levels are still the same. So let's go new home and impossible, cause we love impossible. Ooh. We have to be smart with our choice of. Okay, this looks
This
familiar.
Formica Fusca queen has set up home beneath a rotting log. She is fat and vulnerable. Her first brood will need to move quickly if the colony is to survive. Their priority now is to find food, and there is plenty around. But there are other hungry creatures down here. The workers will need to be vigilant. The ants have encountered a pocket of woodworm. These defenseless weevil larvae will make an excellent meal for the colony. They will be butchered and carried off for processing.
So in case it's not obvious, I have played this before. Plenty of times, so I know the overall thing. I just want to stream it and go with that. Also, I don't think StreamerBot is sending anything. So, yeah. Oh wait, Stream Apps. What do you mean? I'm fairly certain I am. Tools. WebSocket. Yeah. So, server, blah, blah. What? What do you mean? Edit. Disconnect and connect. Why? Is this why it's not working? Okay. Connecting. What do you mean? I'm fairly certain I... Yeah, you can just... Four, four, five, three. Okay, wait. Okay, let's delete. Okay, add. Let me just re-add StreamerBot's little thing. Let me see. Maybe I should have had it open. 4453. Before doing that. Yeah, that would have been smart. Let me finish this download as well. Sorry, I'm troubleshooting problems here. Okay. Not connected. Let's connect. Connected status streaming. What the? Okay, now it should be working, right? Actions. Test trigger. Piece of shit. Finally. Oh, it's at least one thing working. Anyways, I know there's achievements you can get in this, but right now I'm not in the mood to struggle with that. Mainly because I've already done most of the achievements and don't care enough to keep doing it. Not now anyways. Like, honestly, if I really need to, I'll reset the game entirely, but I've done a lot of the achievements. Anyway, I just need 4 to start with. So that I can start this guy.
The workers have uncovered carnivorous larvae of Ocypus olens, the devil's coach horse. They are born ready for combat, with powerful slicing mandibles for chopping up their prey. They are still small, however, and must undergo a final pupation before their armor is fully developed. If the ants are fast, they should be able to overwhelm these critters.
Okay, let's go for this guy. And then we'll have them go for these
There are
guys.
intruders in the nest.
I want to try and
If
lose
the
as
ants
little as
disturb the
possible.
adult of these
But,
larvae,
yeah.
the outcome for the colony may
Ain't
not have
always an
been
option,
so
but
fortunate.
sometimes you just gotta
They
try.
must expand with caution.
Anyways, I'm gonna be doing the normal modes and then the challenge modes as I usually do. So, should be interesting for everyone to watch. After I do my first full group of these attackers, I will go ahead and I'll start building some workers, and once I open this little area, I'll start with the food tiles, because that will be a requirement. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna have these guys open this and this, but I'm gonna keep my guys over here. I know, backtracking.
There are
Don't judge me.
intruders in the nest. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. The queen is in imminent danger.
Also, this Saturday I'm planning on some... I'm not sure what I'm planning on. Wait, today's Wednesday, right? No, it's Tuesday. Oh, I forgot. Whoopsies. I forgot. Oh, perfect. Surround them. Go grab this food. We need the food. The food. Le foodie. Oh boy. Oh, that reminds me. I need to put a damn timed messages. How do I do a timed sequence? Let me add a core timed action. Twenty seconds. Enabled. Repeat. Did I set it as 20 seconds or 20 minutes? Let's make this one 15. 2 lines. Wait, cancel. Cancel. Edit. Add core timed actions. Okay. Okay, you know what? Back to what I'll set that up later. For now, I just gotta do what I gotta do. Not really much else right now. Maybe I'll ask Broadway to help me set up my streamer bot. Because I do want to do a shout out thing as well. Where it slash shouts out every 60 seconds, but you need to add it to a queue. I know there's a way to do a queued shout out, but I want to do the video thing as well. Who knows? Okay.
Predators
Maybe
are
I'll
loose in
get
the
it right,
nest.
maybe not.
The larvae must be protected.
One down, two down, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. We'll be killing all of them. I forgot to make my freaking noodles. I'm gonna be eating it with chopsticks as well. Yeah. Okay, that was kind of a stupid laugh. Not gonna lie. I can do better than that. I can do better than that. As she says. Anyway, and no, that wasn't a that's what she says joke.
There are intruders in the nest.
Okay? Not this time, anyways. Ah! Me aunts. Don't. Okay, that's gonna fill up the last bit of food that we have to offer. This is gonna bring a lot of danger. They are the danger, yeah?
These wood lice will make a significant addition to the colony's larders, but they are clinging tightly to the ground. It's going to take some effort to dislodge them.
Yeah.
There are intruders in the nest.
Neatly done, chops. You're not winning that 1v1, but
The
you are
colony
holding
is
him
starving.
off.
There's not
Nice.
enough food to feed the new brood.
Are you sure about that? So... No, I didn't mean to place that there. I meant to place these. Not those. Anyway, I'll get to that in a sec. I'm just gonna turn this off as well as this. No, not. Oh, there you go. No, 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 no. M. There you go. Much better. There you go. A lot of people think filling up a big chamber will give you a ton of storage. And, well, yes, it will. You gotta think about the efficiency of it. Because upgrading it to level 2 gives it 30 extra storage. So, yeah, it increases the storage from 10 to 40. Or, yeah, increases it to 40. And the next one increases it to 70 per chamber. So, you're better off getting a ton of level 3s. Hi Fuzz! I fixed my transition. Now I'm playing with ants.
Oh, you're playing with ants?
Yes, mate, I'm playing with ants.
Play nicely with them, eh?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We are about to get a lot of food. Yeah. Anywho, best way to deal with these next ones is to just try and get the big ones out first. I would assume. Obviously, these guys would do, but I was an idiot if I opened things. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Excuse the background noise. Hmm. Whoa.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Oh, and they died. Good. Well, yeah, the workers died. Not good.
The ants have stumbled into the path of a fully developed devil's coach horse beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The beetle is almost 4 times the
Wait
size of a
for
black
it.
ant and protected by
Go
thick
for
plates
it.
of external armor.
That
Whilst it
should
bites at the
get
tiny
a couple
defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions
wait
from
for
the
it.
end
Oh!
of its raised abdomen,
The RB
disorientating
jet.
the ants. The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood. The devil's coach horse is dead. Its corpse will provide food to support dozens of new brood.
So sometimes I usually it's a slice of it. How much price is that's to roll is 750. If I need to install a valve for it to put the gas in, it's 850. Yes. Okay, take that. Alright, so have a blessed day, safe travels.
Interesting. That's how it goes. Everyone wants to ask around, but nobody wants to put out the wallet. Not a problem. Let's see if we can filter out the... Wait a minute, we can attack from behind.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Surround him! Go for it, surround! I think he's about to die. Indefinitely.
Indubitably.
What?
Indubitably.
Indubitably. Okay. Should leave me with enough food. Now I should be able to deal with this guy. But for this, I am gonna go all the way down here. Because I want them to come to me. I want to at least have some decent amount of food remaining just in case.
There are
And don't
intruders in the
collect,
nest.
just return. You can collect later. Now, I need you to not do that. Also, soldiers, surround and then attack.
The battle has begun.
That way not all of you will get hit at the same time by the confusion spray. Also, I would assume that we are quickly losing our numbers. Hang on. Okay, that ain't good. Get back down here. Go now. Good, 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 good. Keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. That was close. That was real close. That's why you gotta keep at least 150 in food or more. At least 200. I would say at least 200 in food value would be recommended for this one. So don't be an idiot like I was, in other words. So let's open this, because that is no longer needed. We'll have the workers quickly deal with this while we wait for the soldiers to collect, and then we'll go ahead. Yeah.
Predators are
And then
loose in
we'll
the
go
nest.
up here,
The larvae must be protected.
and to add to the point, we'll open to this area. We'll just do that, so that the soldiers has some extra room to make it there. Okay. Now that I've collected all of that, they will place the food there, figure out they cannot place all of it there, and then... Oh no, wait, they did. Huh. I stand corrected.
Shakalaka.
Boom! Shakalaka.
You do me, I'll do you back.
Boopity doo. Oopity boopity. Let's allow them to walk. You know what? Fair enough. Let's see where
Predators
they
are
go.
loose in the nest. The
They're
larvae
gonna
must be
die.
protected.
Unfortunately. Leave me with 91. They like to move it. Beatbox. That's not gonna be good. I tell you that. Surround them. Reason I have an extra 12 workers around the nest group is so that the nest group can have a total of 19, because 19 can deal with 19 or double the amount. So I can essentially put down a second group and not have to worry about it much. Anyways, that's the whole idea. Because upgrades tends to be a lot better depending on the context that you
There
are
are
going for.
intruders in the nest.
Like if you're going for better soldiers, if you have to choose between quantity or quality, depends on the context. If you need quantity, then go for quantity, but in most cases you're gonna go for quality, so upgrading them to level 3 will improve your ants effectiveness by a lot. And I mean a lot. Okay, I'm gonna get as much food as I can before I open the last set of these guys. Rara. I'm gonna see to do the up to challenge 1 today while I can. If I can't, then I'll finish it in another video or stream. I am gonna be directly exporting our vehicle. I hope they fix the fucking 4x4. Because if they didn't, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. Sorry, I'm fucking a lot. Swearing a lot. Shut up. Anywho. I'm gonna let these collect. Then all that's left is just to open up the thing, and then they're gonna want coffee. So I am going to mute up. Coffee and noodles. Noodles. Noodle toodles. Newt. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
There are intruders in the nest.
Just let them come at us. Let them come. I know I said it, that's the full joke. And now we just deal with these guys. And then I'm quickly gonna mute and get the kettle ready for coffee, because I know I will win this. Especially if I do this and this. You know, to ensure that they don't
The queen is in
try to
imminent danger.
collect. Well, they're not supposed to. And coffee time. So while they're busy.
The queen is in imminent danger. This Formica Fusca colony has now established itself as a rising power in the undergrowth. Soon their territory will need to expand above ground, where new challenges await. For the time being, however, the Queen is safe.
I'll be right with you all. Welcome to the stream. I'll be right with you. Just making some coffee and stuff, and then I'll be back. Okay, folks, sorry about that. I am here. How is everybody doing? I hope you are all
How is the
well.
colony progressing?
The
Eh?
Queen is exhibiting interesting new
Hmm.
behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
Ja. Oké, bekla alsjeblieft later.
Ja, ik zal later krijgen, dank je. Ja, ik zei dat ik zal later krijgen.
Anyway. Hush. Yes. Ek's net besig, asseblief, met alle respek.
Okay, bye. Ek bedoel, ja,
Ish.
bye.
She knows how to make noise. Anyway. Ah, shut up. Yay. Anyway, how's everybody doing?
Oi, what about
Eh?
what about my
What is this? Is that tree tenders emote? Tree tender? Huh. I haven't used these emotes at all. Oh, I'm shaky. Interesting. I don't. I've never seen his emote, so I wouldn't know. I should probably make a food store. What if I make it just because I do need to keep this area here, but beyond this, I can make 2 food groups on either side. Nope. Yeah, basically.
Yes, sir. I'm finding you, sir. I just came back to check now.
I am doing wonderful. Excuse all the background yapping.
Okay, I'll check now.
Okay.
Was Oma nie?
And yeah. But yeah, I'm doing well. Okay, adaptations. I need to unlock these guys first. And then I need to unlock their upgrades. You first. I need 15. Okay. There's a reason for that. Um, Also, my stream is behind. Refresh if you need to. Let me just check my streamer bot, see if it's working. Should be. Viewers. Home. Okay, it's live and streaming. Stream labs and service. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. But how the heck do I even... Mm, UDP, custom, custom. I have no idea how to... I don't mind. Yeah, I'm actually at the office. Is the issue at hand here. It's just that some people don't appreciate background noises to this degree. Bruh, stop licking. I'm gonna try eating these noodles with chopsticks. Again. Ow. Hmm.
Kijk uit. Het is niet 4000 rand.
The Rector workers have raised their first Formica fusca ant.
Finally, we have the opportunity to observe multiple species within the same colony.
Eating like this is a lot easier than I expected. Then again, I've gotten some practice in. Sensitive tooth. Okay. Okay, utensil, you're just getting out of... You're just being a gremlin now. However, I am gonna have to ask you to at least try and keep it safe for work. It may be 18 plus, but I still keep my content safe for work because I have to export it to YouTube and stuff like that. And I use it for other stuff as well. For other services as well. I mean, the basic gameplay is just growing an ant colony. This is actually story mode, where you just kind of grow your colony and then scientists try to experiment and you have a mad scientist in the lab. But I'm not going to spoil the story because I want to play it to the end. So in story mode you have these adaptations for your colony, you have missions that you can do. I've already beaten this one just now. And you can do challenges. You also have custom games. And in the story mode missions, you can do normal and challenge mode. Challenge mode tends to throw a challenge
This
in your
Formica
face.
Fusca queen has set up home beneath a rotting log.
I mean, obviously.
She is fat and vulnerable. Her first
Kind of
brood will need to move
self-explanatory.
quickly if the colony is to survive. Their priority now is to find food, and there is plenty around. But there are other hungry creatures down here.
Yeah, you have a couple of things this gives you.
The workers will need to be vigilant.
The necessary
The
notifications.
ants have
I'm just
encountered a
quickly gonna
pocket
do
of
this.
woodworm. These defenseless weevil larvae will make an excellent meal for the colony. They will
Okay,
be
we've got
butchered
one broken
and carried
worker,
off
gotcha.
for processing. Unfortunately, the queen chose her colony's home poorly. This earth is infested with Grillotalpa grillotalpa, the European mole cricket. Growing up to 45 millimeters in length and with powerful forelegs, these beasts are masters of tunneling. The crickets have had their fill of roots for the day, and are now on the hunt for protein-rich invertebrates. This queen and her brood are in imminent danger of being devoured.
So yeah, to explain to you the basic gameplay, it's just playing as an ant colony trying to survive and grow basically. But it's not as simple as just do it and get it over with. You actually have to use your head, and yes, your ants can and will die a lot. It's like a real colony, similar to a real colony, just not. I'll show you in a sec. Like, these are enemies. The game does give you some ways to be able to know what you're about to face or whatever the case is, but yeah. So in this one, the normal.
workers have uncovered carnivorous
Also, I don't want
larvae
my
of
workers to
Ochucus
attack. I need
the
just my
devil's
soldiers to
coach
attack.
horse. They are born ready for combat, with powerful slicing mandibles for chopping up their prey. They are still small, however, and must undergo a final pupation before their armor is fully developed. If the ants are fast, they should be able to overwhelm these critters.
This
If
guy
the
talks a
ants are
lot.
disturb the adult of these larvae, the outcome for the colony may not have been so fortunate. They must expand with caution.
Okay, so for this one, the previous
There
one
are
I just did
intruders in
one
the
group and
nest.
upgraded it. This one I'm gonna need to do 2 groups, because then a normal mode of this level, of these first two levels before the first challenge mode, is just basically growing, and it's just a straightforward thing. But the challenge mode introduces mole crickets that burrows into your nest, and yeah. It's as bad as it sounds. They burrow in and they try to eat you. So for this one, I will need 2 groups of ants. Soldiers. You have your normal workers and your soldiers. There's your queen. You
There
can't
are
really
intruders
command
in
your
the
queen.
nest.
Technically speaking, you play as the queen that is commanding the colony. But yeah. Now, I don't want to build workers
This
on my
colony
queen,
must remain small
because
for
then
now.
they will spawn
Food is
on
too
my queen.
scarce to support greater numbers.
I'm gonna make my workers around these areas, because the workers are supposed to die the least amount. So yeah, in the last mode I went to, oh, there it is. There's the mole cricket.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
I just finished my noodles with a chopstick. I've never done that before.
Has begun.
So basically your ants just, as long as there's an egg on the brood chambers and food in your food stores, they will respawn. So you don't have to stress too much about, just losing ants. As long as there's an egg, they take around 5 seconds to grow from when the ants place it, because they grab it here by the queen, walk over,
Predators
place
are
it
loose in
down
the
if it
nest.
survives
The
long enough
larvae
to make it
must
there.
be protected.
Otherwise,
The battle has begun.
once they, as you can see, there they hatch. Now these are eggless, but they are still ones with eggs on. And here comes the thing carrying the egg, and then it will usually run back to deal with the other things. That egg will grow. As you can see a little speck right there as it's growing. And then once it's grown fully, it takes a little bit to grow to its full size. I think it takes longer now for some reason. I don't know, but it will stay there. In the majority of the nest types you get, they will usually just stay there until the end of that chamber dies. Once that ant dies, it will fully harden and then hatch into an ant. So yeah, as long as you have food and there's enough eggs, they will hatch. But if your workers and ants gets overwhelmed, well, Let's just say that you won't be having them much longer. Normally I don't make a group like this, thing like this, however.
There are intruders in the nest.
I've been talking a lot. But actually pretty nice to understand the basic loop. Oh yeah, the mole crickets will, from the
Mole
first
crickets are
wave
burrowing
to
into the nest.
however
The ants
long you
must
play.
defend in multiple locations at once.
The cycle is 1, and then
The
2,
colony is starving.
then 1 again,
There's not enough
and then
food to
2.
feed the new brood.
Then 3, then 1 again, then
The
4,
queen is in
then 1
imminent
again,
danger.
then 5. So it will continue on in that exact process for as long as you end up playing the game and the level. Also, my workers keeps getting killed because they try to get through there.
Your back, but you didn't answer the phone.
I'm just gonna mute for a moment.
The queen is in imminent danger.
Okay, sorry, I have to mute during these because there's information being said
Predators
out
are
loud
loose in the nest.
because we are
The
technically
larvae
at an
must be
office.
protected.
Shut up. But because they are, we are at an office, and unfortunately I do have to mute up a lot of times because unfortunately I cannot let this information just be given to the internet because some of it is information that's not supposed to be spilled online. That's why I have to mute. Okay, more cricket is about to burrow in any time now. Yep. Speaking of, and this is where you can
A
get
mole
a
cricket is
second
burrowing
group
into
ready.
the nest.
Shut up.
The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
Like I said, this guy talks a lot.
These wood lice will make a significant addition to the colony's larders, but they are clinging tightly to the ground. It's going to take some effort to dislodge them.
Mm-hmm. Now I will open up here.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Noted. Piece of crap. They are gonna cross into
The
the
queen is in
nest.
imminent danger.
My fucking hell. Okay, I'm gonna place down some extra workers in the distance of this. I need somebody to pick that up because every last bit of food is useful here. Okay, so I'm gonna place my food stores in this chamber because that's where the majority of the enemies are gonna be filtered through anyways. And as well as all the resources are gonna be going through there. So might as well set up what you can. And yeah, that's basically how that goes. Okay, I'll open this because these aren't really enemies that can harm you, and Luckily. Oh, wrong one. Okay. So
Mole
now
crickets are burrowing into the nest. The
bring a
ants
bigger
must
group over
defend in
there.
multiple locations at once.
And now I can start working on the nest. The chambers. I think I might have overdone my defense idea here. No, I still have workers who can collect. There you bring
The colony is starving.
to
There's not enough
themselves.
food to feed the new
Shut
brood.
the frick up. I know it before. Okay. I'm just explaining because I like to talk. Well, I need to talk because then it will be entertaining. At least that's the idea behind it. Am I entertaining people? Please say yes. Actually, no, don't say yes. Be honest. How Not you. Shush. How entertaining am I on a scale of 1 to 100? Not you.
I'm on the door.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna start by going this way. Because that is a ton of wood. And now I can freely place multiple things. See, here's the thing with Twitch. It says I have 2 viewers, but it said I also had 1 at some point, and then when you started when you spoke again, wow, incredible. I had 2 viewers again.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
BRB. Okay, sorry about that. I know it's just a second, but a second means a lot in the case of this content. Well, any content
battle has
in
begun.
context. In this case, you need a little bit of quality and quantity. And the next amount that's gonna burrow through is 4 crickets. Now that's a lot of food. I open these guys from the back because that will allow them to...
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Oh, what a beast. What a beast of
The
an
ants have
ant.
stumbled into the path of a fully developed devil's coach horse beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The beetle is almost 4 times the size of a black ant, and protected by thick plates of external armor. Whilst it bites at the tiny defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions from the end of its raised abdomen, disorientating the ants. Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants must defend in multiple locations at once.
There we go.
The devil's coach
come on.
horse is dead. Its corpse will provide food to support dozens of new brood.
Okay, this is
The
bad
colony is
timing, but
starving.
at least
There's
we
not
have
enough food
extra.
to feed the new brood.
Now they will perish. Die! Come on! I need to start placing down more workers. I need at least 19 in total. Meanwhile, I'll have these guys quickly go over here. No, over here because we need to open. We need to attack this one. Okay. Ideally, we get it well. Ideally, we get it while everyone has already collected everything, but not always an option.
Just give me a minute or so. I'm just going to check on my end.
There are intruders in the nest.
Maybe I've done the correction, I'm not sure. But I will check now and I'll let you know.
A mole
Okay.
cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
Look, this mole cricket is gonna die in 2 seconds flat. If they surround it. Okay, they didn't. It would've. It would've. But it didn't. Okay, anyway. Now we can deal with these guys. And I can fill up my group. Next up is a couple more workers. Well, first group. Yeah. Now, set of workers. Just like so. That should be more than enough to handle. Shut up. That should be more than enough to handle everything as it comes in.
The ants
These
will
guys
fight
will
to
focus
the
on the
death.
front to keep that guy preoccupied while the others can deal with the one at the back, because these big guys confuse the ants and then they take damage over time and the others can attack them freely.
Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants must defend in multiple locations at once.
Okay. Just quickly deal with that. Then we can go and deal with this one. Because these guys are trying to keep my workers from being able to place down anything. That's their whole idea. That's how the game is programmed anyways. Anyway, so while these guys are doing that, I'm gonna send these guys to do that. Good. Now the workers can place on everything they need. I'll place one more worker because reasons. Even though it's more than I planned, it's still gonna be useful to have so many.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
Of course. To one place, I don't need it. Okay, luckily I have two groups, right? Now, I can slowly start upgrading at least one group. I'm gonna keep at least, I'm gonna try to keep 300 to 400 food, but nothing below that, hopefully. Well, that's what I aim to try and prevent from overusing.
Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants must defend in multiple locations at once.
Wouldn't really just get down there. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll have my workers just go up and open those guys. First of all, that guy. Cause screw him. First level 3. Okay, but at least I have some extra food to go. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, they're not as easy to deal with as you would think. Trust me.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The
Especially when
ants
they
must mount a
become
defense quickly, or their brood will
so
be
many.
forfeit.
They get difficult because they start to overwhelm your numbers. Unfortunately. So yeah. Also, I can close this browser window because that's just gonna take unnecessary things and resources. Unfortunately. But yeah. Yeah, look at that. Too many.
Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants
Wrong
must
buttons.
defend in multiple locations at once.
I want to do that, but I don't want to overwork my armies. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna hold off on that while these guys deal with all of these other things. Because I'm tired of dealing with these mole crickets right now. Now, as you can tell, it gets harder, especially for this first level. This one, if you take too long, and if you
Predators are
take too
loose in the
long,
nest. The
they will
larvae
just start
must be
overwhelming
protected.
you, and that's not ideal. Because if they start overwhelming you, well, obvious enough, it's obvious. But at least this is the last one I have to do.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
I'm gonna ignore that guy because I do need to get up here and have my soldiers collect these. I'm gonna save the extra food because we're gonna need it. Then I'm gonna have all my workers just get over here
Predators are loose in the
and
nest. The
completely
larvae must be protected.
open this area up while still funneling, keeping the base thing as a funnel. Whoa, 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 slow him down, don't you dare. Do not even. Okay. As you can tell, this is gonna get difficult, so I think I should do this so that they have more area to come through from. This is the final stretch anyways, so if we make this, we made it. We should be able to, because these guys here aren't collecting food anymore. Which is good, because I don't need them collecting food if it means
Mole
they're gonna
crickets are
die.
burrowing into the nest. The ants
Don't
must defend in multiple locations at once.
The crickets get inside. That's just gonna add another layer of difficulty to this last strike. Or maybe not as much as I thought. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of them up here. You know what, now you can start collecting, since you want to so desperately. Just kill the coach horse beetle. There you go. We've essentially won it. There you go. We did it. So that's both of the first level done.
Fusca colony has now established itself as a rising power in the undergrowth. Soon their
Okay. First level done, both challenge and normal mode. Normal and challenge mode.
How is
Whew.
the colony progressing?
The queen's exhibiting interesting new behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
That was difficult, but not impossible. I never said it would be easy. So, cool. Anyway, yes, now I can finish this first food group. And I do want to add a second soldier group. Oh, I almost had enough. You know what, I can sacrifice one group of these for the secondary. Well, then again, I will be having more later on anyway. So it doesn't matter that much? Question mark? What do you guys think? Actually, it's not really one you can think much about, honestly, if no, now that I'm thinking about it. Anywho, adaptations. So, these are genes that you can modify. You can unlock level 2 and level 3s of each. We will be getting more royal jelly at the next 2 levels, and especially at the big challenge levels. At these levels. And I can accept extra resources from it compared to, you know, these ones and these ones. I can also double select extras resources. Not sure how much the increase would be, but I'm gonna guess that I would be getting around 300 extra, maybe. No, maybe 50 to 100 extra. But yeah, so you can unlock level 3s and you can unlock 1 of 2 or 2 of 4 technically special gene adaptations. You can also increase the health and ability cooldown, but I'm not gonna do that, not yet at least. So here we go. So first one is Royal Guard. Upon dropping to 75% health, spawn 14 Royal Guard. These are incredibly powerful ants. It's doable. It's just the challenge mode makes it difficult. But we'll get to that one in a future stream. I'm gonna try and complete challenge 1 today. That includes all of the bottom stuff as well. All of the 1.1 and 1.2 challenge mode. So, yeah. Which one do you think I should get? The Royal Guard or the Royal Decree? Because logically, there's 2 ways to think about it. On the one hand, you can have incredibly powerful warriors spawn in to take out whatever is on your queen. And with Royal Decree, you just have an unlimited army for up to 20 seconds. So I don't know, what do you think would be best? Then also we have second wind. Yeah. And then you also have second wind that restores your health and gives you invincibility for 30 seconds. And this one just confuse every enemy within a huge area. Personally, I used to go with second wind and royal decree, because you can upgrade the strength of your armies. Fuzzy, shut up. Ah, you are impossible. But yeah, I don't know if the Royal Guards stats increase with New Game Plus. I'm not 100% on that one. You're just gonna have to... Okay. I think what I'll go for is second wind. And... Oh, I can't go for the other one. I can at least upgrade you. And you. And another one. Aggressive brood is good in its own rights. Efficient brood is very good, especially if you have a huge nest. But we'll get to those later. I won't upgrade these two yet. I'm just trying to get the queen nested out. Then having nimble is actually pretty decent, especially if you have a lot of enemies the thing needs to go through. And defensive is actually pretty decent for it as well. But in this context, I'm not 100% sure. Anyways. Meanwhile, I might as well keep upgrading these guys. I don't have these guys. Oh, I do. Yes. Um, we'll go with the next upgrades later on as we get to it. I believe that would be the best choice of action. Or am I wrong? Hmm. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm a strategist, but not a planist. Is that even a word? A planist? What do you think, Fuzzy? What do you know?
Everything but not that.
Fair enough. No food. Me fix food. Wait, can I even... oh yeah, I can. I have level 3s. Yay! Okay, I think I am going to save, first of all. missions. And now we do this guy on Impoppable. Bloons 36 reference. Yeah.
This Formica Fusca Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely.
Okay, so my whole plan behind this is to have these guys run up while they do
Formica sanguinea are not the only danger for the fledgling colony.
for during the raid.
There is something even more sinister nearby, lurking in the darkness.
Ideally, you go for these 4 paths, because there is a ton of food around this first sector. That's a little more wishful on the thinking part. But at least you'll be able to get a decent amount of food. This one is the furthest, but I usually make this into soldiers or workers. Yeah, aggressive brood is considered useless when you think about it. Because for workers it doesn't make sense. However, it does make it useful if they continue getting being attacked by things that just can't leave them alone. Okay. Now this is something that they actually patched, or the developer patched about this. You used to be able to open this segment so that these beetles all go through here, and then the spider will try to attack them, and then they will be attacked by the spider, and so on and so forth. But they made it so that the things just slowly get in now. So what I'm gonna try and do, first of all, I'm gonna not trigger this one. Technically you don't trigger him, but still.
Sigestria florentina, a funnel web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs. Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, anyway, so that's just basically the idea behind it. Because then things will wither down the spider's HP. But they all just do their own thing regardless. So if you can draw them in, that's a different story, but who knows. Anyway, I believe I can do this now. Now I do want to go through this area to have these guys just kind of...
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Don't... Okay, you know what, that's fine. Not really, that's 5 food. That's 5 I need later. And now we'll go, because as soon as this guy... Or do I want to go for this one first? So that guy can take care of everything over there for me. You know what? Let's go here. So disable attack and just go in. Or collect, not attack. Also, collect is attack is also a good one to disable, because then your ants can get in here and do this.
By working together, the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a problem. There are
Okay.
intruders in the nest.
So now I just need them to go over there and deal with this before they run away. I don't want them to run. Good. Goody, 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 goody. Okay,
A Sanguinia scout has sensed the presence of the black ants.
yeah,
A
there's
raid
nothing
on
I
the
can do
colony
about
is
that
now
scout,
inevitable.
unfortunately, and he
The question
went to
remains
collect.
as to whether they will merely pillage a generation of young, or wipe out the colony entirely. In the end, it will come down to the tenacity of the defending ants.
Okay. That's annoying, but you know what? Expected. I don't want to go there yet. So I would take out this guy over here in order to actually get some decent things done. Because, of course, you would attack. Technically, I can leave this on because they are already on him. They got.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the
I
new
did
brood.
it stupid. Okay. There comes the first raid. The official first raid, anyways. Is that. The reason I put these guys all the way back here is so that the Sanguinia have to go all the way back there. That will make it harder for them to actually do anything. So now I'm just quickly gonna hang out up here.
The
But
raiding
idea
party
is
has
that
arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped.
Now it doesn't always work that way, unfortunately, as you can tell. Well, we are weathering down these guys' HP. They did steal 2 eggs, and they are about to try and steal 2 more. So if I can stop them before they even make it out, bingo.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood.
Yeah.
The Fuska colony must replenish quickly if they are to survive the next assault.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. But nothing in life comes too easy, does it now? Now, I don't know if upgrading is gonna be better in this context or just... Actually, maybe.
The battle has begun.
What battle? Why's there a battle? Also, this guy's been taking care of food for me for a while now. I like it. Okay, that I don't like. You are
The
not
slave
supposed
makers
to
are
be
back.
doing that.
They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
Okay, here comes the hijackers. If we can kill them, please. Okay, no, apparently not. And now everybody is running after those. You know what? It's fine as long as they didn't take any of my soldiers. These guys are a little bit of a distance away, so it's not the end of the world. They will get caught here. I know that for a fact, though. Dead. Dead. Good. Now, obviously, the queen is always going to be, you know, dealing with all of the issues.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The danger may be gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality. The Sanguini are already planning their next onslaught.
Okay, there you go. That should give me some headroom to make a few more of you. And then I'm gonna use all the food I have available to me here Not yet. First I need to ensure that I have plenty of these.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Kill them all. Don't let them escape. Or through. Not escape. Well, escape, but okay, one got away this time. So far. Also, you aren't supposed to be attacking. Get back to nest duties. Otherwise,
The
that's
queen is
gonna
in
happen.
imminent danger.
Okay, two escaped. And another tried to escape. Okay, so note to self, if you're gonna put workers in the distance, at least have them available too. Okay, I'm gonna restart because we've lost this one. Luckily the initial startup is not a we have to go fast
This
one.
Formica Fusca Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely.
Okay, that'll do that. So that these guys can start placing from the top to the bottom. I'm gonna have you
Formica
over here.
sanguinea are not the only danger for the fledgling colony. There is something even more sinister nearby, lurking in the darkness.
Okay. So we can go up here now. Now I'm hoping we can actually just no we can't. Okay. I mean by one block maybe, but that's about it. One tile and maybe. Other than that it's not gonna work. Okay, noted. Not gonna place as many of those food tiles as I placed in the beginning. In the beginning. However, I'm still gonna try and do the worker strats. So first of all, so workers, you need to get up here and do that.
Segestria
ASAP.
florentina, a funnel web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs. Any ant that strays too close
Kind of
is
worked.
snapped away.
Not entirely, but
eye.
it kind of did it. Maybe it worked? Hang on, that's gonna work.
By working together, the ants have overwhelmed
Okay, now I gotta
one
move
of the
it.
funnel web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a problem.
I gotta move. Move, collect. Don't even waste time. That spared me more than I actually intended to. Oh, I should have led with that beforehand. Well,
A
technically.
Sanguinia scout has sensed the presence of the
Yeah.
black ants. A raid on the colony is now inevitable. The question remains as to whether they will merely pillage a generation of young,
But at least now.
wipe out the colony
Wait a
entirely.
minute.
In the
Don't
end,
click.
it'll come down
Oh,
to the
wait,
tenacity
whoa.
of
Slow
the
down.
defending
Get
ants.
back here. get up here now. Let me do that.
The ants must defend themselves.
Everyone out here now. Don't even waste time, just go. I want to collect everything towards the back, not the front.
This colony must remain small for now.
Because
Food
that's
is too scarce to support greater
where
numbers.
things start to go wrong. Usually. So if I collect everything towards the back, that'll be fine. Now I can start adding more of my soldiers and get my initial group of soldiers ready. Now everyone back there again. Next raid, dang it. This is gonna be close. At least this way I can filter them down. Okay, get back in here. No, get back in here. Much better options there.
The raiding party has arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped.
Yeah, as long as they don't steal my soldiers, I'll be fine. And they do steal soldiers, great. More than I intended for them to. Okay, but that's kind of my own stupidity regardless. At least my workers are...
The
No,
queen is
my
in
workers
imminent
are still
danger.
dying even though I didn't... Why do you still die like that? Okay. I have some of my workers place those down.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
I need to have these guys collect these.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 30% of the black ant brood.
30% is insane. Look, I know it's partially my own stupidity, but still, it's annoying. Okay, at least this time I'll have a little more. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm just quickly gonna have a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back, people. Just give me a little bit of time. Just gonna make sure that my transition is fine. It should be.
Als je daar klaar het kom ons academic results. Ek sê ons is daar klaar.
Nice.
Net wat ek nodig het te beantwoord.
Just gonna make sure. Transition looks good. Okay. So these guys are gonna start coming in now. That's gonna be annoying.
There is no respite from the culling. The Sanguinio will subjugate or exterminate.
You know what? I'll take that. That's a lot better than
The queen
most.
is in imminent danger.
Although the results here is looking a little sketchy. Other than that, this is fine. Because these guys are struggling to even take
Ek gaan net
something.
so manipuleer.
So, cool. That was fun.
The raiding party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the Black Ant brood.
Our next move is gonna be
The danger
doing
may
this
be
guy.
gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality. The Sanguini are already planning their next onslaught.
Okay, and then we'll go into here. No, we'll hang out here. Because after this one, we're gonna open deeper into the thing. So nobody collect, everybody just go in to kill. Because he's gonna run in and grab everything he can at the back, I believe. I could be wrong about that. Okay.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
The defense is optimal, I would say. The execution
queen
of
is
it,
in
not
imminent
just not
danger.
so much. I'm gonna guess. Okay. So next time I need
The
to
colony
set
is
up
starving.
smelter.
There is not enough food.
Let's try and be a little smart about this.
This Formica Fusca Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely.
That should give me at least a decent amount of food storage to start with.
Formica
For a
sanguinea
lot
are not
cheaper.
the only danger for the fledgling colony. There is something even more sinister nearby, lurking in the darkness.
That should do me decent for a while. So maybe going in it for upgrades isn't gonna be the best way to go at it. Not yet anyways. We'll have to see. As for how I did my previous attempt, I am going to replicate that, but a lot better this time. Should be fun, right? Okay, so let's keep you guys going up into there. I'm gonna have you not defend. I'm gonna take a chomp out of my ice cream. I'll be Hang on, I just gotta do something real quick, people. It will take a minute or two, maybe more. Just hang tight. I'm gonna pause and we'll continue in a sec. Oh boy. I have a lot of work upcoming for the next 2 weeks. Ja, ik weet. Okay, so yeah, next 2 weeks is gonna be confusing.
Oké, kom naar jullie.
Okay, now I'm being summoned again.
boy.
I'll be. Okay. Let us get over here. And this, I'm gonna have you all here, not doing either of this.
Sigistria florentina, a funnel web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs. Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away in the blink of an eye. By working together, the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony.
Where are you two
Sisters,
going?
however, still present a problem.
Oh, for the love of I hate you. Okay, fine. That was a bit of a failure, but it's maybe not an unpleasant one. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take your tactic, Valerie. Valor. Oh yeah, also I didn't see that you were first on chat. Welcome to
Sanguinius
the
Scout
stream.
has sensed the presence of the black ants.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try your tactic. Just spamming workers.
This Formica fusca black ant queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave-maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely. Formica sanguinea are not the only danger for the fledgling colony. There is something even more sinister nearby, lurking in the darkness.
Okay. Not that one. Not that one either.
Listen, tell you what, I cannot help you with this. I understand perfectly, but we've got 19 jobs we have to do. Where there's 2 that is 5, that is, the one is 5 jobs, the other one is 5 jobs, 1 cat.
I forgot about this down here.
See how we can do it so that we can see the rest of this as soon as possible. Okay.
So I take it you put then all your workers in the group and just send them down to collect everything. I will still do this little tactic here. Because it works for the most part.
Sigestria florentina, a funnel-web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs. Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away in the blink of an eye.
Nice.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae
Okay, so that
must be
does
protected.
kind of do it, but it's very problematic as well. But I guess if you compare it to the alternative, yeah. Obvious math is obvious. So let's get them all up here. Alright, take care, Utensil. Thank you for joining. Yeah, and that's where this becomes very ineffective. Because now I have to play a waiting game. Otherwise I'm just gonna lose all my fruit. So this is where it will start to go downhill. Unfortunately. Okay. Don't get me wrong, it does work. But it's also very flawed at the same time.
The ants must defend themselves.
If I can just have one soldier at least to help take out the other things. That will be great. Nice. Okay, at least 2 soldiers. The only thing that remains now is that guy. So I'm gonna have you lot just chill out, and I'm gonna try and take out this guy. Or is he gonna come to me? Who knows? I can do that so that they will skip this and just strictly open those. What wasn't needed, I suppose?
The ants must fight.
I mean, I'll take it. Oh, what a beast. And now this guy can die. This actually works. Smart. I didn't think about that. It's not gonna work for challenge mode, I don't think. Because reasons. But hey, at least it works somewhat.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Well, there wasn't, but now there will be. Okay, so now I can start doing this. I'll ignore this one. Because reasons. Nest group is not meant to defend. Ever. Very important. Don't go. Yes. Smart ants. That actually helps me skip an entire bit of them. Because I will have to do a lot of this. Although I can
The ants
still...
must fight.
No. Stop going up there.
There are intruders in the nest. There are intruders in the nest. The battle has begun.
Okay, and I believe... Now I'm
Predators
gonna
are loose in the nest.
not be
The
able
larvae
to...
must be protected.
Actually, I could have just left that. Actually, I'm gonna keep group 1 over there while group 2 is up here. The last one I can deal with is over there. So let's get everyone in here.
The ants must fight.
And that's gonna be the last of that, I believe. That I can just get away with. Because now I actually have to start properly expanding. And while I can place some more down here, I do have to start actually fighting these things, because otherwise these guys are just going to continue being annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my soldiers down here and start attacking. Actually, I'm an idiot. I should have started that side. Yeah, too late now for regret, so...
By working together, the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a problem. There are intruders in the nest. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. A Sanguinia scout has sensed the presence of the black ants. A raid on the colony is now inevitable. The question remains as to whether they will merely pillage a generation of young, or wipe out the colony entirely.
Who cares?
In the end, it will come down to the tenacity of the defending ants.
Yeah, I know, but... that seems kind of too easy, if I'm being honest. I do see the practicality of it, but at the same time it's kind of defeating the purpose. But then again, does that really matter as much? So many questions, so little answers.
There are intruders in the nest. The battle has begun.
Now I'm aware that I can upgrade them.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
And while I do get the point of this, it's just very... I don't know. Not really my playstyle, if I'm being honest. Respectfully, of course. But for challenge mode, that's not gonna work anyways, because more crickets.
The raiding party has arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped. The raiding party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The Fusca colony must replenish quickly if they are to survive the next assault.
Let's go with this guy real quick. Let's have these guys collected, then we'll move them back in the nest. Now that I've collected everything there, next we'll go and deal with these guys. First, this guy over here as a group. Ice cream. Nice. That was quick. Just quickly go for this guy now. Let's go.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
I'm gonna have these guys on the defense, I guess, because they can help to weather down the amount that is trying to escape with my eggs. That sounds really wrong out of context. Get up there.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe. For now.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go down here. 1, 0. So that's all my soldiers. Now I just have to do my workers, yeah? Actually, all of you can collect. Go ahead. Let's give them some times to regroup and do what they need to. I am running out of time quickly. And I'm not talking about the game.
There is no respite from the culling. The Sanguinio will subjugate or exterminate.
Oh yeah, kill them all before they get in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders.
Good.
The brood remains safe. For now.
Now time to show the spiders who's boss. Only problem is now I'm gonna run very low on food very fast. I should have enough, but other than this,
The colony is starving. There's not enough
Is it?
food to feed the new brood.
we'll see about that. Oh, I missed that guy. Okay. I technically can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got it. I just gotta
The
survive.
slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
Survive final raid. Is this the final raid or was it too late? How did that rhyme? Oh no.
Once again, the slave makers return to their nest with new black ant larvae to raise as their own.
No, they didn't.
The raids will continue, but this Formica fusca colony has proved its capacity to endure and grow. Eventually they will surpass their parasitic overseers, and the continued raids of the slave makers will reduce to nothing more than a mere inconvenience for the great Black Ant Empire.
I think this time I'm gonna take extra food. But I know for a fact they didn't take any ants this time.
Is it feeding time already?
Yes, our queen is insatiable.
Okay. Me be going here. Take this guy. Let's get him. Get this guy. We gotta get him. Come on! Any werk? Mm. Yes. Collect it, my pretties. Collect it. Although I do want to quickly do the next challenge so that I don't waste too much time here. Not this. Missions. Subjugation. Impossible. Challenge mode. Now this is gonna have to be precise and speedy. Otherwise this is just gonna be a waste of time.
This Formica Fusca Black Ant Queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave-maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely. Unfortunately, the queen chose her colony's home poorly. This earth is infested with Grillotalpa grillotalpa, the European mole cricket. Growing up to 45 millimeters in length and with powerful forelegs, these beasts are masters of tunneling. The crickets have had their fill of roots for the day, and are now on the hunt for protein-rich invertebrates. This queen and her brood are in imminent danger of being devoured.
This time I'm gonna put my soldiers down here. And my workers are still gonna be up here. Why aren't you collecting? Supposed to be collecting. Okay, fine. I'll just have the other ones collect then. Suppose. Oh, now they collect. Okay, good. And while I do appreciate the whole spam worker tactic, it's not going to be efficient enough to take down a mole cricket should it decide that it's going to poke its tiny little useless head out to me. So, yeah, no. Not happening. At least on the bright side, I can just freely go and open to this direction, like so.
Segestria florentina,
Ignore
a
it.
funnel web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs.
No collect, no
And
defend,
that strays
just
too
get
close will be snapped
that
away in the blink of an eye.
done. Okay, great. Quickly help them take out these things, and then you back away. We'll lure them out into here. Come on, yes. Now you can get back into your nest group. Group 2 will be on the defense. Group 1, you will go over here. You won't be collecting, you'll just be defending.
By working together, the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders.
Mm-hmm.
She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a problem.
Almost. We can do it. Also, we need to take care of that guy first. Good. We've taken care of 2 in the span of a few seconds. Let's get you lot to assist with the collect.
A
so that we
sanguinea
can
scout has sensed the presence of the black ants.
I
A
know.
raid on the colony is now inevitable. The question remains as to whether they will merely pillage a generation of young, or wipe out the colony entirely. In the end, it will come down to the tenacity of the defending ants. A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest.
Little late,
The
but
ants
yeah.
must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
At least we can do it now. I'm not going to be upgrading my food. I mean, I can add some more. It's good to have some extra. Meanwhile, when you are done over there, let's go over here and deal with these, please. Don't collect yet. We're only going to be collecting out there. And I need you to take care of these guys before these guys decide they're going to go all the way down there and possibly trigger other stuff. I don't want to take any chances. Now you can collect. Head back. Head back. And head back.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
So this first raid is going to be a little more
The raiding
devastating.
party has arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped.
I'll take that. Just
The
not
queen
the one
is in
below.
imminent danger.
As long as we survive, it will be fine. I just need to have my workers quickly open this segment so that we can head straight to the end here.
The
Safely.
raiding
And
party is left, and with them they have taken 40% of the black ant brood.
go. All of you go.
The
Just
Fuska
go.
colony must replenish quickly if they are to survive the next assault.
Ooh.
Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants must defend in multiple locations at once.
Okay, hang back here. You all back into the nest group. All you need to do is just hold out. We'll have these guys kind of deal with the mole crickets because that will be amazing.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Nice. Enemy of my enemy. Well, at least that's the idea behind it. The execution, questionable, but not unpleasant.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Hush, deal with the situation. We'll make it.
The raiding
Don't
party is left, and with them they have
stress
taken
yourself.
10% of the black ant brood. The danger may be gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality. The Sanguini are already planning their next onslaught.
Okay, just... As long as the mole crickets don't burrow in behind me, that will be fine. But now my workers have to quickly move and do these things as soon as they can. I'm not gonna place any more right now.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
They'll get a share. Little late, mole cricket, but I'll accept late over and never.
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest.
Although
The
that's a
ants
little
must
too
mount
late
a
if you
defense
ask me.
quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
Come on, come on, come on.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 20% of the Black Ant brood. The Queen must lay quickly to return the colony to its former strength.
Anyway, let's quickly go up here and just do this, so that we can go over here and do that. Then we can go there and do that. We need to. Don't have a choice, because if they break through... Oh, no time. Okay. Back away. Hey Frost, welcome.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest. The Queen is in imminent danger.
And that's a death. Okay. So I'm not gonna be able to beat that today. I have ran out of time. I'll continue this in the next stream. Regardless of that, I hope everybody has enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all within the next stream. You must have a wonderful day and or night, and I'll see you all within the next stream. I guess I wonder who I'm gonna be raiding today. We'll see. But yeah. Huh? That's my bot. You can ignore that. I'll see you all in the next stream. Oh, sorry. Whew. I'm a little tired out. Also, let me give you a shout out. There you go. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. I am just quickly gonna do my raid. And yeah. Stay tuned. Well, I guess. I don't know. Who do I raid? I can raid a couple of people. But I think, since one of my other friends are starting, we'll start out with raiding this guy. So thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Oh. Okay, so the execution failed. Gotcha. Take care, everyone.